This was an E3 demo that debuted at the 1996 E3 in Los Angeles. It was apparently different. Obviously, it wasn't a completed build, and there were a lot of differences, a lot of little differences. You know, like the characters looking different, the idea being like huge, like these orbs being gigantic. You've got no credits, but you've got like, yeah. Have you played this demo? Has anybody grabbed this off of Hidden Palace in the recent? Go out.
So does this just drop recently or something?
Yeah, I think this was part of. I think this was part of that recent deluge of dumps.
Okay.
I think. Now I am not certain. And I mean, I even read Peter's
Dave's uncertain.
Dave's uncertain. What's new? I read Peter's article too, and I don't think he mentioned when this went up. So maybe there's a link to download it. There is no link to download it that I can see, but
no
you guys
legal links.
Well, you guys can get over to Hidden Palace and check it out. It is the 96 E3 demo. I'm pretty sure that it went up with the recent dump of images, and because Peter would have played it and written an article about it before now. And essentially, there are things like, you know, the levels are not completed. The idea orbs. They're not positioned in ways where you can actually take advantage of all the links, I guess, you know, because they really spent time fine-tuning the link system and making it so that you could really pull off some amazing stuff. As far as the stunt ribbon goes, they hadn't named they hadn't put in like groovy or dreamy or any of that stuff, so it just says motion A18.
I gotcha.
And Peter's like, hooray.
So this is before they collaborated with Nintendo?
Yeah, this definitely would have been before a Nintendo collaboration.
I gotcha, because see, there's no links in it, so I mean...
Right, there's no links. Ha ha. We need a sad trumpet for every time Pat drops a dad. Yeah, every time Pat... I would say a dad joke, but you're not a dad yet. But anyway...
Just give it some time. Give it some time. I'll steal a baby.
You'll embarrass your kids at school, I'm sure. But no,
Probably.
seriously,
We'll need the Seinfeld noise.
I mean, while you're talking about it, this was like the one game that now I'm drawing a blank. Mario creator Miyamoto. This is the one game that Miyamoto said that he wished he created this game, or that he had come up with this idea. So that speaks highly of the game.
Pretty.
Yeah,
I think one of the biggest differences I liked was the numbers and stuff, or that the text entry isn't there.
Oh, the text entry.
Yeah, so you can't put ass.
Yeah, yeah, and the Spring Valley level is sorry guys, this isn't, I mean, I realize this isn't really news, but this is just kind of us going over and talking about Peter's article, but definitely I think it deserves some attention. Essentially, like, Spring Valley wasn't completely done. Obviously, it was just a demo at E3 to show it off, and then the game came out that summer, and then Frozen Bell is not anywhere near as complete as Spring Valley. Peter is like, he's like the expert at Frozen Bell, so he would know. You know, he tried to put together a lot of his links, and they just wouldn't work because they hadn't fine-tuned that in the game yet.
Yeah, he basically can close his eyes and sleep and play nights in his dreams. No pun intended. Yeah,
actually, there was a site, scoreattack.net, which held like the leaderboards for years for Nights into Dreams, and you had like Peter way up there. In fact, he ruled the boards for Frozen Bell. There was Knights Charlie, who was like serious into this game. You had Milan, who had, I think was a French guy, who posted up some crazy scores that can still be found on YouTube. And now there's a Electric Striker. There's a within the last 2 years, there's a new player who goes by Electric Striker on YouTube, and he just has some of the craziest scores up. I'm not sure how he's doing his turns because they look so incredibly fast. Like I'm just like, I don't know how you can do that with your hands, but I guess you know, if you spend enough time, you can get something like that going. It looks to be legit, looks to be on real hardware, but yeah, no, Peter is one of the best in the world, and so, you know, I always appreciate anything written about Knights by Peter because he definitely knows what he's talking about.
And I do like the modesty of him that he does like getting the high scores, but he also likes pushing the people to play knights.
Oh yeah.
So while he might not have the highest scores, he's like, you know what? That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't even hope to contend with Peter. I don't have the time to put in, and even though I've been playing knights for literally years, like since 1997,
So
I guess
25 years, 26, 4 years.
Yeah, 24 years I've been playing knights, and I score in the 500,000s, and Peter's like way up in like the 7 or 800,000s. So I mean, I can't even hope to hold a candle to him, but I do the best, and I still want people to try and appreciate this game as much as they can. You know, if it's not for you, I totally get it, but at least try the game and kind of work through the scoring system, because once you get into the whole score attack thing, it just really becomes a lot of fun. Once you start racking up high scores and you figure it out, then you're having fun with the game because you're doing well at it. Nobody likes playing a game that they suck at, so I admit that if you're just, if you're constantly scoring like D or something like that, then it's probably something you want to throw the controller. But we're gonna get into
to learn.
Yeah, we're gonna talk a lot more about knights in the stream segment, and I'm gonna shut up and let you guys talk